My name is Christopher Wong, and I'm here today to teach you a bit of grammar. Okay, more specifically, articles and der. Okay, it's raining here in KL. I hope that it is dry where you are. Okay, I'm here today, like I said, I'm here today to teach you a bit of a grammar. Okay, and der. You must be thinking, why am I teaching you and der? You know this a million times already. You've done this a million times before. Let me tell you why. Okay, and the is very, very important because you use and the in practically every sentence. Okay, in every sentence. Okay, remember, okay, take a trip down memory lane. Okay, this is practically your second lesson in kindergarten. Okay, okay, your teacher would have taught you about and the already. Okay, now I'm still teaching you. Okay, but um, but I'm going to more specific. Okay, okay, let's go very quickly. Okay, and there, a boy, a girl, a dog, a cat. Come, let me share this with you. Okay, a boy, when do you use a boy, a girl, a dog, a cat? That's very easy. When do you use n? Okay, vowels, a e i o u will use vowels. Okay, for example, okay, apple. I'm eating an apple. Orange. My brother is eating an orange. Elephant. I saw an elephant at the zoo yesterday. Okay, this is, like I said, this is very easy. You've done a million times before. Okay, let's go to the more difficult part. Okay, one of the reasons why English is difficult is because there are lots of exceptions to the rule, lots and lots of exceptions. I'm here to tell you some of the exceptions. Okay, university. Okay, SAGI is a university, not an university. This is one of the exceptions. Why? Why? Okay, look, you. How do you spell you? Y-O-U. Y is a consonant. Okay, we have consonants and we've got vowels. There are only 5 vowels and 21 consonants, giving us the 26 letters of the alphabet. Okay, you, a useful word to remember. Okay, not an useful, a useful word to remember. Okay, heir. Okay, heir. What is an heir? What is the meaning of an heir? Okay, an heir is like, for example, Prince Charles is the heir to the British throne. Anything happens to his mother, okay, he will become the future king of England. Heir. Okay, successor. And heir. Why? Because H, we don't sound the H. So if we don't sound the H, that is an E. Okay, E is a vowel. And heir, we don't say heir. And heir. Prince Charles is the heir to the British throne. And heir. What about this? How do you pronounce this word? How do you pronounce this word? It is pronounced as herb. Okay, the H is silent. Remember, it is pronounced as herb. The H is silent. Okay, the H is silent. Okay, just listen. Okay. Oops. Herb. Okay, remember, we don't pronounce the H. If we don't pronounce the H, okay, the answer is parsley is an herb. Parsley is an herb, not parsley is a herb. Okay, herb, the H is silent, so the E, that is a vowel. Okay, an herb. Okay, moving along. Okay, an honest man. Why do we use n? Because H. Okay, the H is silent. If the H is silent, we see the O. Okay, O is a vowel. And honorable and an honest man. Okay, okay. Now I'm going to tell you some of the definitions, some of the reasons why we use the. Okay, there are, I think, 4 functions of the word the. Okay, when do we use the? The main difference between and the is that and we use of something that's very, very general. Okay, the we use of something that's very, very specific. For example, I'm going to Kinokuniya. Okay, please get me a storybook. Please get me a storybook. Okay, please get me a storybook. Okay, I want the Harry Potter storybook. The Harry Potter storybook. I don't want anything else. The Harry Potter storybook. Okay, that is the main difference between and the. Again, and is for something that's very, very general. The is for something that's very, very specific. Okay, a storybook. Any storybook. As long as you come back from Kinokuniya and give me the storybook, I will say thank you to you. Okay, but if I say the Harry Potter storybook, I just want Harry Potter. I don't want anything else. Okay, don't get me Star Trek, don't get me Star Wars. I only want the Harry Potter storybook. That is specific. Okay. Okay. The second function of the word the. Okay. An object of which there is only one in the world, one only. For example, the Great Wall of China, the sun, the moon. I know. There are many, many moons, many, many suns in our galaxy or our universe. I'm talking about our solar system only. I have only one sun, one moon, one earth. Okay? Okay. Look, the sun, the moon, the earth. Okay? We have only one sun, one moon, one earth. Look at this question. Look at this. A moon on Jupiter exploded last night. Why did I use the word a? Why? Why not n? Why not the? Because Jupiter has more than I think what 50 moons. Okay, for example, Jupiter has 50 moons. Okay, one moon on Jupiter exploded. They have 49 left. 49 is general. Okay, 49 is general. So because 49 is general, okay, so we use a moon on Jupiter exploded last night. Okay. You must know what is general, what is specific. Before superlatives, for example, okay, the most beautiful woman in the world was crowned Miss Universe last night. Only one. The most beautiful. I read in the newspaper last night that the oldest man in the world had just died. One. Okay, one. Okay, superlative one. The most beautiful, the oldest man. Okay. Talk about something that, oops. Okay. Look at this. Okay. To talk about a person or thing that you have just mentioned in the previous sentence, what do I mean by that? Okay, look at these two sentences. I saw a boy at the mall. The boy was crying. I saw a boy at the mall. The boy was crying. Okay, look at the first sentence. I saw a boy at the mall. Okay, the boy was crying. Why did I use a in the first sentence and there in the second sentence? It's because, okay, the two subjects are the same, similar subject. If the subjects are similar, okay, we use a in the first sentence and there in the second sentence. Look at the second sentence here. Okay, I saw a pride of lionesses at the zoo. A lioness was nursing her cubs. Why did I use in the first sentence and in the second sentence? It's because, for example, okay, the subjects in these two sentences are different. A pride, there might be 6, okay, lionesses, okay. Here, there is only 1, okay. If the subjects in the two sentences are different, if they are different, you use in the first sentence and in the second sentence, okay. Okay, this is what I have to say about and the. The first part is very, very general. Let us do some exercises to make sure that we know what we are talking about. Okay, let's do it together. Fill in the blanks. Look at exercise 1. Fill in the blanks with and the. Okay, this one. The Sahara Desert. The Sahara Desert is located in Africa. It is the largest desert. The largest desert in the world. The largest superlatives. We need to use the. So the Sahara Desert is located in Africa. It is the largest desert in the world. We have only one world. Okay. Okay. Let's do number 2. Superlatives again. The largest mammal in the world. The world. Okay. is, okay, this is tricky. Or der. Whale or the whale. Most of my students they cannot differentiate. Okay. The largest mammal in the world is a whale or the whale. When I do this in class, 50% of my students will say a whale, 50% of my students will say the whale. So what is the answer? Or the? Again, remember, are we talking about specific or general? Okay. Mammals. There are so many mammals in the world. Dog, cat, lion, tiger. Are we talking about a dog, cat, lion, tiger? No, we are not. We're not talking about a dog, cat, lion, tiger. What are we talking about? We're talking about the whale. So specific. Specific, we have to use the. Again, the largest mammal in the world is the whale. Why did I use the word the? Because, okay, I'm not talking about the lion, tiger. I'm not talking about the dog or the cat. I'm only talking about the whale, specific. If specific, you need to use the word the, okay? It feeds on one of the smallest organisms. Superlatives again. The smallest organisms in the world, the plankton. The plankton. Do you know what's plankton? Plankton are very, very small shrimp-like creatures. Okay. The whale, the whale doesn't eat other fish. The whale only feeds on plankton. The largest mammal in the world feeds on those tiny microscopic plankton. Okay. The whale is not like the shark. Shark feeds on um other sea creatures. Okay, the whale feeds on only plankton. Okay, okay. Let's do number. Let's do the third one. An impatient person. Okay, an impatient person is usually a hot-tempered person. Usually a hot-tempered person as well. Okay. On the other hand, a patient person is usually a calm person with a sweet disposition. What does it mean, a sweet disposition? If I say that you have a very sweet disposition, what do I mean? That means you are a very nice person. Okay. If I say that you have a very sweet disposition, what do I mean? I mean that you are a very nice person. Okay. What is the opposite of a sweet disposition? What? Okay. The opposite of a sweet disposition is a sour disposition. Okay. Sour. Okay. This is opposite. Sour disposition. Okay. Okay. Sweet disposition opposite is, okay, the antonym is a sour disposition. Okay. For example, how do you form a sentence with a sour disposition? Okay. Actually, in English, okay, it is very important for you to do four things. Okay. For every English word that you know, okay, you need to be able to spell the word. You need to be able to pronounce the word. Okay. You need to know the meaning of the word. And most importantly, you must be able to form a sentence with the new word. If you can do all these four things, okay, you would have learned the new word already. Okay, so the new word is sour disposition. How do we form a sentence using the word sour disposition? For example, do you know why you don't have any friends? Because you don't smile. It is because of your sour disposition. Okay, sour disposition. Okay, number 4. My brother is currently studying architecture at the University of Malaya. The University of Malaya. He hopes to become an architect. An architect when he graduates. His ambition is to be the most famous architect in Malaysia. The most famous, there's only one. Remember, the most famous, that means there's only one specific. Okay. Number 5. Number 5. Yesterday, I met an American man. An American man at a shopping mall or the shopping mall. Sometimes there are two answers. Okay. A shopping mall, Okay, the shopping mall. It makes no difference. At a shopping mall, at the shopping mall. Okay, it makes no difference. Okay, as long as you don't say and shopping mall, the answer is correct. Yesterday, I met an American man at a shopping mall at the shopping mall. He wanted to know the way to the Petronas Twin Towers. I told him to take the LRT and to get off at the KLCC station. Okay. Specific. I told him to take the LRT and to get off at the KLCC station. Okay. Number 6. I had an English test yesterday. In the test, okay, I'm talking about the same test. I had made a mistake in the spelling of the word specific, the word tomorrow. I'd written an extra O in the word. I spelled it as tomorrow. Okay, number 7 is interesting. I saw an advertisement. I saw an advertisement in the newspaper yesterday morning. In the newspaper, in a newspaper, it makes no difference. Makes no difference. Okay, as long as you don't say a newspaper. Okay, I saw an advertisement in the newspaper, in a newspaper yesterday morning. Okay, a company, one company, a company was looking for an accounts executive. Within an hour, email. Okay, now comes the fun part. A job application or the job application. A or the. Okay, a job application or the job application. Which is correct? There's only one answer. Okay, okay, let's do this one first. To the company. This is easy. Okay, I email a job application or the job application. Ask yourself whether it is specific or general. Ask yourself whether it's specific or general. Are you only going to email one job application or you're going to email a lot? Okay. Um, when I graduated, okay, I was applying for my first job. Okay, back in those days, okay, there was no email. I had sent, I sent, not email, I sent many applications, okay, until I managed to get a interview. Okay, if I sent many job applications, resumes, that means I have to use uh, okay. I email a job application together with my resume to the company because I send so many job applications, so many resumes to so many companies. It is general. I email a job application. Okay. If you're talking about only one job application, okay, then you use the. Okay. Remember, the is for something that's very specific. N is for something that's very general. Okay. Number 8. On the 18th of March, a powerful earthquake hit the Pacific coast. The Pacific coast, okay? The Pacific coast of Tohoku, Japan. It was the most powerful earthquake ever to hit Japan. It was also the fifth, specific, the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth most powerful earthquake in the world. With only one world, remember. The powerful earthquake also triggered a tsunami. The powerful earthquake also triggered a tsunami. Do you know that the word tsunami is actually a Japanese word? Why? Why did it originate from Japan? Well, because Japan is noted for two things in the world. They're noted for their sushi and earthquakes. Okay. So tsunami is actually a Japanese word. Number 9. The 6 o'clock news, specific. Why? 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock news, specific. Reported that a bad accident, that a bad accident occurred on the highway in the morning. It was raining heavily, and the rain had caused a car, a car to skid on the highway. The skidding car then collided a stationary with a stationary truck that was parked on the road. The injured people were quickly sent to a nearby hospital for treatment. 2 people had died in the accident. Okay. Okay. Last one for this section. I got 2 sections to teach you today. I asked my son to help me paint the gates. After a few minutes, he complained of a headache. I told him to take some rest and I will finish the job myself. An hour later, I found him chatting happily on the phone with a friend, one friend. Okay. Later, my wife asked me to take her shopping. Not tonight, dear. I have a headache. I said, winking at my son. Why did I wink at my son? Why? Why did I wink at my son? Because I knew he was lying to me, okay, this afternoon. He wanted to chat with his friends rather than helping me to paint the gates. So I winked at him because I used the same excuse. I didn't want to go to Justco, to go to Eon to do some grocery shopping with my wife. I want to just relax. So I used his same excuse and I told my wife. I winked at him, meaning that I knew that he lied to me this afternoon. So don't tell your mother and I won't punish you later. So this is a secret between father and son. Okay? Okay, come. Let us continue. Now we're talking about zero articles. Zero articles. Okay? When do we use zero articles? That means no articles at all. When do we use zero articles? No articles at all. No articles are used before the names of towns and countries, names of games, names of languages, and the names of school subjects. For example, okay, look. We live in Malaysia. Malaysia is just Malaysia. There's no the Malaysia. Okay, I can never say I live in the Malaysia. I live in Malaysia. But sometimes some countries in the world, for example, like the United Kingdom, the United Kingdom, the United States of America. Okay, okay. My neighbor, comes from the United Kingdom. You cannot say that my neighbor comes from United Kingdom. That is wrong. Okay, you can say my neighbor comes from England. Okay, but if you use United Kingdom, you must use the word the in front. My neighbor comes from the United Kingdom. My neighbor comes from the United States of America. Okay. Games. Okay, I like playing tennis. I like watching tennis. I like swimming. Okay, no articles. Names of languages. At home, I speak Mandarin and English with my parents. Languages, you don't use any articles. Okay, school subjects, no articles also. My favorite subject in school was English. No articles. Okay, this is tricky. No articles are used after certain types of diseases. What is tricky? Because it used the word after certain types, not all. Not all. That's why it's difficult. Okay, after certain types of diseases. Okay. Chickenpox, measles, and mumps are all childhood diseases. Chickenpox, measles, and mumps are all childhood diseases. Okay, we cannot say the chickenpox. My brother didn't go to school for 1 week because he had chickenpox. You cannot say my brother didn't go to school for 1 week because he had the chickenpox. Cannot. My brother didn't go to school for 1 week because he had chicken pox. Okay. Okay. I have the flu. I have a cough. What's wrong with you? I have a cough. I have a bad cold. I have a headache. You cannot say I have headache. That is wrong. What's wrong with you? I have a headache. I have a cold. Okay. The man is having a heart attack. Call for a doctor now. A heart attack. You cannot say the man is having heart attack. The man is having a heart attack. Okay. So again, no articles are used after certain types of diseases, certain types only. Okay. Chickenpox, measles, and mumps. You cannot say, oh, the measles. That is wrong. Chickenpox, measles, and mumps. There are no articles. I have the flu. I have a cough. You don't say I have cough. Okay, I have a cough. I have a bad cold. I have a headache. Okay. Number 3, no articles are used after meals unless a specific meal is specific unless a special meal is specifically mentioned. Okay, what do I mean by that? Remember, breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper. There is no article. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, tea, brunch. No articles. If you're talking about a regular meal, there are no articles. If you're talking about a regular meal, there are no articles. Okay? Look at the next sentence. Okay, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Breakfast. Okay, this is a regular meal. This is a regular meal. Regular meal, remember, no articles. Regular meals, remember, there are no articles. Okay, look. The dinner yesterday was delicious. This is a specific meal already. Okay, this is a specific meal. The dinner yesterday was delicious. When was okay, the dinner yesterday was delicious. Okay, this is a specific meal. Specific meal, you have to use the word the. You cannot just say dinner yesterday was delicious. That is wrong. If you're talking about one specific meal, you must use the word the. Okay, the dinner yesterday was delicious. Again, remember, if you're talking about regular meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, tea, okay, no articles. If you're talking about a specific meal, one specific meal, okay, then you must use an article. For example, the dinner yesterday was simply delicious. Okay. Okay, look at these two sentences. Doctors are caring people. The doctor is attending to a patient. Now, what is the difference between the first sentence and the second sentence? Okay, let's do the second sentence first. Okay, the doctor is attending to a patient now. This is specific. Okay, one doctor, this specific doctor, okay, this doctor on my left is attending to a patient now, specific. Okay, here, the first sentence, doctors are caring people. Why isn't there an article here? Why? Remember, if you're talking about, remember, this is very important. If you're talking about doctors all over the world, if you're talking about something all over the world, okay, the keyword here is all over the world. All over the world. Now, the subject is doctors. If you're talking about doctors all over the world, okay, there are no, okay, you don't use any articles. You do not use any articles. Doctors are caring people. You cannot say the doctors are caring people. That is wrong. You cannot say the doctors are caring people. Doctors are caring people. Doctors are caring people. If you're talking about doctors all over the world, if you're talking about doctors all over the world, you must not use any article. The doctor is attending to a patient now. Okay, I'm talking about one specific doctor attending to a patient. Specific, you must use the word the. Let me give you another example. Okay, look at these two examples. Cats are gentle creatures. The cat has a long tail. Okay, second sentence first. Huh? The cat has a long tail. Specific. This cat has a long tail. Cats are gentle creatures. Cats. I'm talking about cats all over the world. Cats all over the world. I'm talking about cats all over the world. If you're talking about a subject that's all over the world, okay, remember, no article. This is very important. If you're talking about something all over the world, subject all over the world, there are no articles. Okay? Okay. Okay, finish. Come. Let us do some exercises to make sure that you understand what I've just taught you. Okay? Now we're doing zero articles. Huh? Zero articles is more confusing than normal. Okay? Than normal articles. Okay. I was having breakfast. Like I said, breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, regular meals, no articles. I was having breakfast in the kitchen. In the kitchen. When the doorbell rang. When the doorbell rang. A man, one man. A man was looking for my father. I told him to wait in the living room. In the living room while I called my father. Okay? Chicken pox, I already mentioned. Chicken pox, measles, and mumps, no articles. Chicken pox is a very contagious disease. What does it mean of contagious? It can spread very fast. Contagious means it can spread very fast. Okay, it is an airborne disease. Okay, contagious means it can spread very fast. Being an airborne, the germs is in the air. Okay, it can spread very easily. An infected person, okay, or there are two answers. Must be kept isolated. Isolated means, what does it mean of isolated? Isolated means separated. Isolated, isolated means separated from the rest of the family. From the rest of the family. Okay? Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is just Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is one of the seven wonders of the world. Okay? Niagara Falls is one of the seven wonders of the world. Okay? It's located at the border of America and Canada. Niagara Falls is one of the seven wonders of the world. It is located in Canada. There is no article. The best time, the best time to visit the falls, okay, is during the summer months. The summer months, June to September. No article. June to September. No articles. Okay, number four. Number four is interesting. Okay, every Sunday I usually go to church or go to the church. What is the difference? Go to church or go to the church? Okay, let me explain to you. This is very important. Okay. Okay, look, if you're going to church to pray, there is no article. Okay, Christians go to church every Sunday to pray. There is no article. You don't say that Christians go to the church. Okay, if you're talking about church to pray, there is no article. Remember, okay, this is very tricky. A lot of people do not know that. Okay, if you're going to church to pray, there is no article. Okay, every Friday the Muslims go to the mosque. You don't say every Friday the Muslims go to mosque. Go to the mosque to pray. Okay, church, the mosque, the temple to pray. However, if you talk about location, the church, my house is located next to the church. the mosque, the temple. If you're talking about location, you have to use the word the. If you're talking about location, you have to use the word the. Okay? So coming back to this exercise, every Sunday I usually go to church. That means I'm going to pray. Go. There's no article. Every Sunday I usually go to church with my parents. After church, okay, there's no article. My father usually brings us out for lunch, regular meal, no article. At a leading restaurant, in town. I always order a burger. While my brother orders a plate of spaghetti. Okay, number 5. When Dato Lee Chong Wei won or der silver medal, what is the difference? Okay, you must know, Okay. A medal. Why? There are 3 types of medal. Okay, bronze, silver. The bronze, specific. The silver. The gold. Okay. Lee Chong Wei won the silver. Lee Chong Wei won the gold. Lee Chong Wei won a medal. If you're talking about a medal, you do not know the color. Okay, if you know the color, okay, you say the bronze, the gold, or the silver, specific. When Dato Lee Chong Wei won the silver medal, I know the color, so it is the silver medal at the London Olympics. Badminton fever in Malaysia was at its highest. Every boy and even a few girls possesses a badminton racket. All the badminton courts, were fully booked months in advance. Number 6. Due to Malaysia's Look East policy many years ago, okay, Malaysians or the Malaysians, okay, Malaysians or the Malaysians. Here, you need to know whether you're talking about all Malaysians or only specific. You're talking about all Malaysians, right? Whether you're located in East Malaysia or West Malaysia, whether you're located East Malaysia or West Malaysia, whether it's Peninsula or Sabah Sarawak, okay? Due to Malaysia's Look East policy many years ago, all Malaysians, so there's no article, were encouraged to buy products that were made in Asia, no article, rather than from the West. Thus, okay, here, we're talking about all Japanese products, right? If all Japanese products, whether it's from north, south, east, west of Japan, it makes no difference, no article. Thus, all Japanese products and all Korean products, whether it's from North Korea or South Korea, okay, it matters not, were highly sought after by all Malaysians, right? Okay, if all Malaysians, no article. Okay, thus Japanese products and Korean products were highly sought after. What is the meaning of highly sought after? Highly sought after, that means high in demand by Malaysians. Okay, highly sought after means high in demand. Okay, high in demand. Okay. If you're talking about all Malaysians, no articles. This is very important. I have a degree in English, no articles. It has always been my dream to teach English in another country. I hope to go to Vietnam. Vietnam, there's no article. To teach English there. Okay, languages, no articles, remember. I'm learning the Vietnamese language. Why? What language am I learning now? I'm learning the Vietnamese language. I'm not learning Korean. I'm not learning Spanish. I'm not learning Japanese. I'm learning the Vietnamese language, specific. I'm learning the Vietnamese language and culture so that I can quickly adapt myself to the new country. Number eight. The circus, specific. The circus. Okay, what is coming to town? The circus is coming to town. The admission price. It's RM10 for what? For all adults, right? Whether you are 18 or 80, okay? 18 or 80, okay? For all adults, no articles. And RM5 for all children, whether you're 2 or 17 and a half, you're still considered as a child, okay? No articles. There will be dancing poodles, no articles. Hilarious clowns, no articles. Growling tigers and magic eggs. The highlight, specific. The highlight of the evening will be a husband and wife practice act. Okay? The highlight of the evening will be a husband and wife trapeze act. Number 9. My favorite subjects in school were English and history. Remember, school subjects, okay, there are no articles, okay? My favorite subjects in school were English and history. I never liked mathematics and physics, no articles, after school subjects, okay? Also, chemistry, school subjects, no articles. Gave me a headache, remember, gave me a headache, and biology gave me indigestion, okay? I also like badminton, sports, no articles, and tennis, no articles. In fact, I was the captain of the badminton club. This is different. Badminton and badminton club is different. Badminton, this is a sport. Badminton is a sport. Okay, sports, no articles. Badminton club, this is not a sport. This is a club. So there is an article. I was the captain of the badminton club in my school. Okay. Number 10. Disneyland. Disneyland is Disneyland. There's no article. Okay. It's located in Anaheim, California. It was built by a man called Walt Disney in 1960. Since that time, it had welcomed millions of people. No article. From all over the world. All over the world. Children here, children from all over the world, right? Children from all over the world. Children from all over the world, there is no article, okay? Remember, all over the world, no article. Children, together with their parents and grandparents, have visited Disneyland yearly. Disneyland is also popularly known as the happiest place on earth. The happiest place on earth. On earth. That is their slogan. Okay? The happiest place on earth. Okay? Okay. Any questions? Anybody? What did I do today? Okay, I've taught you about articles and the. Okay, articles and the. Okay, the main difference between and the is that and use of something, and use of something that's very, very general. The use of something that's very, very specific. Okay, okay. Then I continued with 0 articles. Sometimes we don't use articles. Okay, like for example, diseases. I have the flu, a cough, a bad cold, a migraine, a stomach ache. Okay, no articles are used after certain meals except when a specific meal is mentioned. Okay, and also when you're talking about all over the world. Okay, doctors all over the world. Okay, not if you're talking about something all over the world, do articles. You cannot say the doctor. You cannot say the doctor. You cannot say this. Okay, remember, this is very important. You cannot say the doctors are carrying people. Doctors are carrying people. Why? Because you're talking about doctors all over the world. Okay, the doctor is attending to a patient now. This is specific. There's only one doctor. Okay, one, you use the. When you're talking about all over the world, you use the. You don't use any articles. Okay. That's all I have. Okay, for today's lesson. Okay, I've taught you articles and the. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this session. Okay. 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 Thank you very much for listening to me, and have a nice weekend ahead. Good night. Bye bye.